Now, moving away from why the AAP may have lost to how the BJP won, the Lokniti CSDS survey looks at the social coalition, the social base built by the BJP, and finds that primarily it is a base built from upper caste Hindu votes as well as OBC votes. And the BJP is also able to take some section of the Dalit vote. So while the Valmiki community votes overwhelmingly with the Aam Aadmi Party, the non-Valmiki Dalit vote base, which is the other Dalit groups, I think if I'm not wrong, I have the figure here, while 67% of Valmikis voted with the AAP, among other Dalits, 41% voted with the BJP. So the BJP builds a winning coalition on upper caste and OBC votes, but also manages to take 41% of Dalit votes, other Dalit votes who are non-Valmiki Dalits. Talk a little bit about this.
No, absolutely. You have already mentioned the data, but one data which you didn't mention, I think it also needs to be mentioned about the Muslim vote. If you look at what proportion of Muslim voted in favor of Aam Aadmi Party in 2020, it was at the tune of 83%. In this election, roughly 65 to 66% Muslims voted in favor of Aam Aadmi Party, and BJP took away a sizable chunk. 14% of Muslims, for the first time, I think, in the city of Delhi, voted in favor of BJP. 16% Muslim vote also went to the Congress. So Aam Aadmi Party also got a setback because there was a division of the Muslim vote. If you look at the Dalit vote, yes, Valmikis voted in favor of Aam Aadmi Party in a big way. But if you look at the other Dalits, non-Valmiki Dalit, a sizable number of them also shifted in favor of BJP. If you compare these data with how the Dalits voted in 2020, you can clearly see that there is a huge shift of Dalits away from Aam Aadmi Party towards BJP.
Now, this is very interesting because what you're actually saying, and I want to get to the Muslim vote in a moment from now, but you're basically saying that the AAP over depended, right? The AAP was over dependent on Muslims and Dalits, and it could not keep these two chunks, actually, these two communities consolidated with itself. So, in the non Valmiki Dalits, it loses 41%. But the huge point that you're making is that there is a significant drop in the number of Muslims who vote for the AAP. And while the Congress takes some, the BJP does get some Muslim vote.
It is not surprising to see BJP getting Muslim vote in the states where there is a bipolar contest between BJP and the Congress. Say, for example, say Gujarat, Himachal, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh. So if there is a bipolar contest between BJP and Congress, BJP does manage to get, like 15, 16, 18% Muslim vote. But in the states where there is a triangular contest and there is a new party which has come in, or a strong regional party, say for example, Bihar, UP, Assam, Bengal, and similar such state, then BJP's support base among the Muslims goes down to 2 or 3%, not more than that, not above 5%.
And
Delhi
this
is also
time, and this time,
Delhi
what did
also
you
fits
find?
Delhi also fits in that category, that it's not a bipolar contest, it's the triangular contest. There is a strong regional party, not regional party technically, Aam Aadmi Party. Still, BJP manages to get 14% of the Muslim vote. So there is clearly a shift of Muslim vote away from Aam Aadmi Party towards the BJP. I think this is a big achievement for BJP in Delhi.
But how do we explain this? How do we explain that this
I
shift did
think,
not go to the Congress, for example?
see, first, Aam Aadmi Party was not the favorite of the Muslim, at least a very large number of Muslim in this election, because the complaint was that when we have voted for Aam Aadmi, we had voted for Aam Aadmi Party in a huge manner in 2020. But when we were in trouble, when we needed their support, the party didn't take any stand. And this was a reference to Shaheen Bagh protest or CA protest, NRC protest, because Aam Aadmi Party leader and Aam Aadmi Party government did not take any firm stand regarding that. When it came to which party they should vote for, Congress was not seen as a competitor, and they found it very difficult to shift their vote towards Congress because they thought the vote will get wasted. So in some of the constituencies where BJP seems to be in a winning position, they thought, why not go along with the winning candidate? And they openly came out to show their support to the BJP, and that is why I think the support went to the BJP more or less in similar proportion as we saw for Congress.
But that's a huge thing, right? And it's also irrelevant that A, the BJP did not fight a very polarizing campaign in Delhi. So that's also an important fact, right? Even though many of its leaders, Ramesh Biduri, for example, had made anti-Muslim comments in parliament. But the BJP itself as a campaign did not fight a polarizing campaign. B, basically you're saying that roughly as many Muslims voted for the BJP as did for the Congress in Delhi. I mean, that's staggering.
No, absolutely. You have already, the data is on the screen. For
Yes.
Congress, 16% Muslim voted for the Congress and 15% Muslim voters voted for the BJP. This is a big achievement, as I mentioned earlier, for BJP. I think one of the reason is that the campaign was not aggressively anti-Muslim by BJP, so they were not feeling the pinch. So I think some of them decided to go along with the BJP because they did not see a divisive politics being played by BJP, at least during the campaign.
And they didn't see the Congress as the real contender. And they had got somewhat disillusioned, or a section of them had got somewhat disillusioned with the Aam Aadmi Party.
Absolutely, you put it rightly. They did not see Congress in a winning seat. They did not see Congress winning the election, so they didn't want to waste the vote. And the disenchantment from the Aam Aadmi Party was very clear because of party or the government not taking any clear stand on these issues.